Broadway is a station on the IND Crosstown Line of the New York City subway. Located at the intersection of Broadway and Union Avenue in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, it is served at all times by the G train. This opened on July 1, 1937, as part of the extension of the Crosstown Line from Nassau Avenue to Hoyt-Schermerhorn Streets. This underground station has 2 tracks and 2 side platforms. The platforms have a green trim line on a black border and name tablets reading Broadway in white sans serif lettering on a black background and green border. The I-beam columns in the entire station are dark blue with alternating ones on the platforms having the standard black station nameplate in white lettering. Small station signs underneath the trim line read Broadway in white lettering on a black background. One of the icon tiles on the northbound platform was incorrectly spelled as Broadway. This mistake may have been part of the station's original tile work. After the Daily News and several other news outlets reported on the misspelling in February 2009, the 2 wrong letters were covered with the correct ones printed on stickers, but the stickers were removed by December 2009. In December 2011, the MTA stated the tiles would remain. However, by late February 2020, the tiles with the 2 wrong letters were permanently swapped. The station has a small mezzanine above the platforms and tracks at the south end, allowing a free transfer between directions. 2 staircases from each platform go up to the mezzanine. A turnstile bank provides entrance/exit from the station. Outside fare control, there is a token booth and 3 street stairs, 1 to the southwestern corner of Broadway and Hayward Street, and the remaining 2 to the southeastern and northeastern corners of Broadway and Union Avenue. There is also a stair to the southwestern corner of Broadway and Union Avenue, but it was closed in the 2000s. The station previously had a full-length mezzanine. However, the northern half was closed into the public, and parts of it currently hold offices while the rest of the mezzanine is used for storage space. The mezzanine had an exit to the northwestern corner of Johnson Avenue and Union Avenue, and a small upper landing with exits to all corners of South 5th Street, Montrose Avenue, and Union Avenue except for the southwestern corner. The BMT Jamaica line lies directly above the staircases to this station. Lorimer Street and Hughes Street are located to the east and west of the entrances, respectively, with Lorimer Street being slightly closer to the station. However, there is no permanent free transfer between either of those stations and this one, in spite of requests from writers and transit advocacy groups. Despite the lack of a free transfer, temporary free transfers have been offered during construction or service disruptions. A transfer was provided from July 25, 2014, to September 2, 2014, between Lorimer Street and the station, due to the closure of the IND Crosstown Line under the new Towncreek for tunnel repairs. A free transfer using a Metro card between Broadway and Lorimer Street stations was provided during the 14th Street Tunnel shutdown from April 2019 until May 31, 2020 during weekends and late nights. A temporary free Metro card transfer to and from the Hughes Street station was also made available. These 2 transfers were honored through the end of May 2020, even though L-train tunnel work was completed on April 26. The north end of the Broadway station has been blocked by false walls. This northern third of the platform level area consists of passages that would have served as transfers to an unfinished station on a level directly above the Crosstown Line tracks, provisionally called South 4th Street or Union Avenue. The unfinished station was built as part of a planned expansion of the independent subway system. The station is a semi-complete shell with 4 island platforms and 6 track pads, having the same layout as Hoyt-Schermerhorn Street Station. No rails, tiles, lights, or stairs were built. The unfinished station, which is only about as long as Union Avenue is wide, was designed to be the main transfer point from both a line running under Worth Street and a line running under Houston Street coming from Manhattan with the Crosstown Line. These lines would have become 2 major trunk lines going east. One would have run under Utica Avenue, and the other would have run towards the Rockaways along Myrtle Avenue and Central Avenue. Lined up, the closed mezzanine area of the Broadway station has stairs at its north end to an upper-level mezzanine directly above the unfinished station. This mezzanine has stairs leading to the northern corners of the intersection of South 4th Street, Messeroli Street, and Union Avenue. However, it has no stairs leading to the unfinished station itself. Like the closed mezzanine area of the Broadway station, the upper-level mezzanine is used for storage. In 2010, dozens of street artists created murals on the walls of the unfinished station over the course of 18 months. collectively called the Underbelly Project, without clearance from the MTA. Afterwards, the MTA removed access to the transfer passage on the northbound platform at Broadway and replaced dilapidated fencing blocking closed areas with cinderblock walls.